Khloe Kardashian expresses her gratitude for having Tristan Thompson involved in their children's lives, stating that it brings them a lot of happiness. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson have found a way to make things work peacefully for the sake of their kids, even though their relationship as a couple ended some time ago. Over the holiday season, many people noticed through pictures and online posts that they seemed to be spending a lot of time together as a family. This raised questions from some people, but for them, it's just how they've decided to live. A source close to them shared that both of them have come to an agreement about their roles and responsibilities. They have made it clear that their main focus is their children and creating a loving, respectful environment for them, no matter what their own relationship status is. They understand that not everyone is going to understand or accept how close they still are after everything that has happened between them. But that doesn't bother them anymore. What they care about most is their ability to get along for the sake of their children. Khloe, who is now 40, and Tristan, who is 33, share 2 kids, True, who is 6 years old, and Tatum, who is just 2. Their relationship has been on and off since 2016 and came to a final end in 2021. One of the biggest challenges in their relationship was when it became public that Tristan had fathered a child with someone else around the time he and Khloe were expecting their second baby. That situation caused a lot of emotional pain and led to one of their final breakups. Even after all that, Khloe has shown that she can still be mature and handle the co-parenting situation without holding on to bitterness. Although the children live with her full-time because Tristan lives in Cleveland, he still makes a strong effort to be in their lives. According to the same source, Tristan doesn't just stay away and leave everything to Khloe. He comes back to Los Angeles whenever he gets even a small break, sometimes for just a day, just to spend time with the kids. That's something that not everyone sees, but it means a lot to Khloe. She truly appreciates how present he is in their children's lives. It brings her joy to see how happy her kids are whenever their dad is around. That's really what matters most to her. Their smiles and excitement make her feel good about the decisions she's made when it comes to allowing Tristan to be involved. It shows that even though their romantic relationship didn't work out the way they hoped, they can still work as a team when it comes to being parents. Recently, Khloe even posted a funny and sweet picture of her kids playing around with a cardboard cutout of Tristan's face, showing that his presence is still a regular part of their home life. This kind of post made many people wonder if there's something more happening between Khloe and Tristan. Some fans and even media outlets have started to guess whether Khloe might be thinking about taking him back, or if she's falling into old patterns and wanting to rebuild their relationship. But according to the same source, Khloe isn't letting those outside opinions affect her. There are always going to be people who talk or say rude things about her decision to let Tristan be so involved. Some even say she's still in love with him or that she's making a mistake. However, Khloe seems to have grown beyond worrying about that kind of noise. She stays focused on what's best for her children and blocks out negative opinions. However, another source who has spoken about the situation before sees things differently. That person believes that no matter how strong Khloe tries to appear on the outside, she still has deep feelings for Tristan. They suggest that it's obvious to people close to her that she's still emotionally attached to him and quietly hoping for a future where they might be together again. That's something she's done before. Breaking up with him, getting hurt, and then somehow finding herself back by his side. This second source also said that even though Khloe might say she no longer sees Tristan as a romantic partner, her actions speak otherwise. Deep down, she still views him as the person she once truly loved, and that makes things complicated. But it's also true that Tristan is now being careful. He doesn't want to repeat past mistakes or cause more hurt, so he's keeping things in a friend-only space for now. That's his way of trying not to ruin the progress they've made as co-parents. For Khloe, the way her children feel about Tristan being around is more important than anything else. She doesn't focus on gossip or judgments from others. If her children are smiling and feeling safe and loved, then she's doing the right thing in her eyes. That's why she continues to welcome Tristan into their home and holiday celebrations. They plan to keep spending time together on special occasions and doing everything that normal families do, like dinners, gifts, and family outings. She has accepted the fact that their relationship has changed and may never be the same again, but that doesn't mean they can't still be a close-knit family in a different way. Tristan being around means her kids get to enjoy both parents, even if they're not together as a couple anymore. That's what brings her peace and a sense of happiness. Even with all the ups and downs and heartbreaks, Khloe chooses to focus on the love she has for her children and their joy. People around her sometimes think she's too forgiving or too open, but she has her own reasons. She's someone who puts family first, and for her, this way of doing things is what works. She wants to make sure her kids feel loved and supported by both parents. If that means welcoming her ex into their lives and sharing joyful moments together, then that's exactly what she's going to do. She also doesn't want her kids to grow up feeling like they missed out on something or like they were caught between two people who couldn't get along. That's why Khloe makes the extra effort to keep everything calm and friendly. It's not always easy, and there have been painful moments, but she has chosen to move forward with love instead of anger. Some people still think she might change her mind and give Tristan another chance, especially since they are always seen together. But only Khloe truly knows how she feels deep down. For now, her focus is clear, being the best mom she can be and giving her kids the chance to have both their parents involved in their lives in a healthy way. It's also clear that she's more concerned about building good memories for her children than getting back into a romantic relationship. That doesn't mean the door is closed forever, but she's not rushing into anything either. If the day comes when things change between her and Tristan, it will happen on its own time. Right now, she's simply doing what she believes is right for her family. The most important thing to Khloe is keeping peace in her home and joy in her children's hearts. That's what she fights for every day. Whether it's letting Tristan come over often, planning holidays together, or laughing with her kids about a cardboard cutout of their dad's face, she's doing everything from a place of love. She knows people will always talk, but she's stopped letting that control her. Instead, she's focused on building a warm, happy, and loving environment for her kids. If having Tristan around makes them laugh more, feel safer, and grow up knowing they are deeply loved, then that's a decision she'll keep making again and again. Even though their romantic history was full of ups and downs, the connection between Khloe and Tristan now seems to be centered on something even more important, their roles as parents. No matter what others say or how things used to be, they've found a way to keep moving forward together in a way that supports their children. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.